We are getting some potentially very good news right now that we could see a deal on COVID economic relief sometime today. That is after Leader Mitch McConnell said, quote, "We're getting closer," as he emerged from a meeting with Senator Schumer, Leader Pelosi, and Congressman McCarthy that lasted more than 3 hours last night. Good sign. The leaders talked relief for Americans and government funding, with that deadline just 3 days away. McConnell says the Senate will not leave for break until something is passed. Here's the question. What will that something actually look like? Our next guest has been spearheading a bipartisan effort to get crucial relief to Americans, and it only happens with a bipartisan effort. Democratic Senator from West Virginia, Joe Manchin, joins us now. Senator, how real is this? We are being told a deal is coming today, but let's be honest, we have been told that for the last month.
Well, Stephanie, this is what it looks like. This is the size of it. This is what we worked on and what we turned over from our group. All the legislative language is there. They're ready to go. So they've been using that as a template. We come to an agreement. It took us 2 weeks when we were negotiating, some Democrats and Republicans together, to get agreement on $900 million. That came up a little bit from where the Republicans were, came down from where the Democrats were. And that's the art of making a deal. You have to compromise. So and we found that, so that's what they're staying with.
So what changed? What broke the logjam?
Well, the logjam is the timing. We're going to run out of time. So you can't go home. Who would ever go home when some people don't have a home to go to? Think about that. Why would we leave people stranded with no unemployment checks, food insecurity, shelter insecurity because of eviction notices, all the need that we have for health care as far as with vaccine distribution. Now that we have vaccine, we have our healthcare institutions such as our hospitals who need assistance. There was so much need that was expiring at the end of the month. It's a shame that's what they have to do is get to a deadline. But I think we broke the log jam when we were able to come together, 10 to 15 of us, Democrats and Republicans from the House and the Senate, and said enough is enough. Here's the bill. We've done it for you. Use it as a template. And I think that's what's expedited everything.
But, sir, this urgent need has been going on for months. When Mitch McConnell was working on confirming a Supreme Court justice, people were going hungry, people were dying. So right now, let's say you get this thing passed. How long before people get that money in their pocket, get the support they need?
A lot of the vehicles are already in place from the first CARES Act to put a lot of money out, so they should be able to use that. The language we've used has basically been tweaked along around the needs. I've said this is around need, not greed. A lot of people got money that shouldn't have gotten it before or got loans they didn't need. We were able to basically streamline this to hopefully get to the need of America. I just think there's a lot of good things that we were able to do and work out. It's a very good roadmap and template. I understand they're using that. And that's the only way we can expedite something, because the language, as you know, Stephanie, it takes a while to get the legislative language in place back from the bill drafters. We had already done that. So we're happy that we could play a part. We're happy that we moved them. We're happy that's going to get done. And we've got to continue to keep this alive. And like you said, rather than coming to a crisis every time and having them have a deadline, why can't we have a normal procedure? I'm excited about Joe Biden being our president, being able to work, understanding how the Senate should work, because he made it work before, and Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer and all of us working together. It shouldn't just be all in the laps of leadership. It basically should be all of us participating in the committee process, Stephanie. That's how this works. And we shouldn't have the log jams we've been having. So we'll see what happens. We're excited.
When you talk about streamlining some of the support, what does that look like? Because I think about the fact that you're re-upping PPP, the small business loan program.
Correct.
There were all sorts of businesses that didn't need the money at all, and they took it. And now here we are with this bill that doesn't appear to have the restaurant bill in it. And for thousands of restaurants that are going under every single day, PPP doesn't suit them.
Yeah, it has restaurants. Most certainly. Restaurants are going to be in this bill. That's the front line. They're going to go down, and they might never come back. They're going down as we speak. We know that. Venues, stages, venues, all this is going to be in it. Transportation's in it. Mass transit, my goodness, they're going down, having a hard time. We tried to look at everything we could. And as far as the PPP program, Stephanie, you have to show a 30% revenue loss to even qualify. You have to have 300 employees or less to even qualify. We're aiming this at more smaller businesses, and all the small businesses, all the restaurants had tremendous drops. And we gave in this bill, Stephanie, more flexibility because it was weighted before on payroll. This is going to be for expenses, operating expenses too. We've tried to make the corrections that needed to be made.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.